If you have the Barricade Tubular HD Adventure doors on your 2021 or newer four-door Bronco and you want a more complete look, these hinge panel covers will be a great solution. Now, tube doors have a ton of benefits, but one thing that they lack is sometimes an unfinished appearance on the body of the Bronco or any other vehicle. Now, what this set will do is cover up the front and rear portion of the door hinges that are exposed to create more of a uniform appearance to the gaps and serve as a bit of added protection over that painted portion of the side. Now, these will be simple and to the point with a full coverage design for the front and rear hinges that will cover up the inside portion of the door that you don't normally see when the full doors are on. Now, it offers the complete appearance, but also a bit of a bulkier look to the tube doors, which adds a nice contrast to the build or whatever paint color that you have on your Bronco. These are also going to feature cutouts for the hinges themselves and follow the body lines for the rocker and the front quarter panel for a well-fitted look. And I do want to mention that this kit will also come with a seal or a gasket for the edges here, so this metal is not going to be touching your paint and it's going to have a sealed fit. Now, these will be made of a steel plate construction to match the toughness and appearance of the tube doors for a sleek transition. Now, they'll also feature a nice black powder coat finish on top to protect the steel underneath from any rust or corrosion, keeping them looking new for years to come. These will also be completely bolt in, so you won't have to worry about any modifications when you're getting these on. And again, these are going to come with all the hardware and those seals for a straightforward install. Now, these will come in at roughly $300 for the kit. Now this will be a pretty unique product in the fact that this is going to be very specific to this set of doors and there aren't many available just like it. Now, that's going to give you the elevated and custom feel that much more in addition to the benefits of the cover itself, making it well worth the investment if you want that added look and that added protection. Now, install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about an hour to get the job done with some pretty basic hand tools. At this point, we can head over to the shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how to get these onto your Bronco at home. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
For this install, you will need various ratchets, extensions, 10mm swivel socket, 7, 10, and 13mm sockets, needle nose or angle cutters or scissors, a clip removal tool, and the provided Allen wrench. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing some hinge panel covers on our Bronco, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need to do is grab our panels, and we're going to go ahead and attach our trim covers here for the inner and outer edges of our panel. So you will have many segments equal length of these that are included in your kit, so we're going to go ahead and fit them and cut any areas that need to be trimmed to fit. So we'll start with our inner edge here, and this trim has a channel that our edge is going to fit right into. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that on to our edge here. Just firmly push that onto it. Then we're coming up to our flush end here, so we're going to cut that off. Now you can use pretty much whatever you want. We've got some needle nose pliers with some angle cutters on them. I'm just going to go ahead and trim that off. Just like so. Put that on nice and flush there. Then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for these outer edges. So we'll start with this top one here, bottom one rather. We're going to need to trim a little bit off that, so we'll go ahead and just mark that with our hand. Go ahead, trim that back. You want to make sure you're not hanging over the edge because this is where the hinges are going to be sitting in. So you definitely don't want to interfere with those. We're just trying to cover the bulk of these edges here. And for these more straight ones, you can kind of just line this up. We're going to go almost edge to edge. And then we'll just mark it with our hand. Come in, trim that up. Go ahead and install this. come to our bottom edge here, top edge rather. Now this will go around these sharp corners. You just have to make sure you firmly are pushing those in. Just like so. Kind of helps to hold it with both hands as you come around. And again, we'll go ahead and hand mark that. Trim that back. And we can go ahead and do our rear hinge panel here. We'll go ahead and mark this straight section out again, just like so. Trim it up. We'll get our smaller section here. For our outer section, so now once you have these two done, you want to go ahead and repeat these same steps for your other side. So now we can come over to our Bronco, and what we're going to do first is come to the back of our front fender here and remove this panel. So what we're going to do is grab our clip removal tool, pop off these 4 clips, holding it in place, so we can go ahead and pull that out. Now these do have slots in them. Maybe a little awkward to get to it first. You can get behind them. Like so. Next, we can go ahead and remove our 3 10mm screws holding the inner part in place. So we'll grab our 10mm socket and a small extension on our ratchet to go ahead and pop these out. And once all those are out, this panel should come right out. Now we're going to go ahead and remove our upper fender bolt here right below our mirror, and we're going to use our 7mm socket and extension on our ratchet to do so. Now we can go ahead and install our lower mounting bracket, and we're going to reuse that factory 10mm screw that we pulled out for the panel here. Go ahead and line this up. Get that 10mm back in there. So now we're going to go ahead and get this pretty much vertical. We'll grab our 10 mil swivel socket and extension on our ratchet and tighten down our 10 millimeter screw. So now we can go ahead and install our cover. So we're going to line up this mounting point here with our top fender screw that we removed. Go ahead and set that in place. Once we get that lined up, we'll go ahead and reinstall that 7 millimeter screw. Now we'll go ahead and grab one of our provided Allen head bolts with a lock washer and flat washer and install it into that bottom mounting bracket. Now we'll go ahead and tighten our factory screw back down with our 7 mil socket and extension on our ratchet. Now we'll go ahead and tighten down our bottom mounting bolt here using our provided Allen wrench. So now we can go ahead and install the brackets for our rear panel here. So what we're going to do first is remove the mounting bolt for our lower hinge. So we'll grab our 13 mil socket on our ratchet and go ahead and pop that off. Then we're going to grab our lower mounting bracket. Now these will be embossed with a P or a D. Obviously we're on passenger side, so we'll grab the one with the P. And then we're going to grab our lower and upper bushings for our mount. So our mount's going to face this way with the bend facing down and forward towards the front of the vehicle. So we'll grab our lower bushing, that is the wider one. Go ahead and push that up into our bracket here. Make sure that sits flush. Then our upper bushing is going to fit inside of that, just like so. Then we're going to reuse that same bolt we just took out to go ahead and mount this to the lower hinge. So go ahead and stick that through. Line that up. Then we'll tighten it right back down again with our 13 mil socket on our ratchet. So next we're going to go ahead and install our upper mounting bracket to our hinge here. So we're going to remove this nut and washers and go ahead and install our bracket. It's going to face like so. So we'll grab our 10 mil socket on our ratchet and go ahead and pop that nut off. Make sure you catch your washers. So now we'll go ahead and install our bracket. So we'll slide that on. And just as it was. Go ahead and slide our flat washer, our lock washer, and our mounting nut on. We'll make sure this is parallel front to rear on the vehicle, and go ahead and tighten that right back down with our 10 mil on our ratchet. Next, we'll go ahead and grab 2 of our provided Allen head bolts with lock washers and flat washers and go ahead and get our panel cover attached to our upper mounting bracket here. Make sure this sits over your hinges properly. So now we'll go ahead and attach our panel to our lower mounting bracket. So that's going to line up with this mounting hole here. And we'll go ahead and grab another Allen head bolt, lock washer, and flat washer. Go ahead and get that in place. So Once we have it all loose, we'll go ahead and make sure it sits nice and flush how we want it. Then we can come back and tighten these down. Now we can go ahead and tighten our hardware down with our provided Allen wrench. And it does make it easier to open the rear door to tighten this final bolt. And now once you have this process complete for this side, you can go ahead and repeat these same steps for the other side. Alrighty guys, that about wraps up our review and install of our Barricade hinge panel covers for your tubular HD adventure doors for your 21 Accurant Bronco 4-door. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Bronco, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.